Hi. I'm not sure you guys have seen my dog for a while. This is my doggy Nala. She's super cute. Yeah. She's like almost 8 years old. Can you believe it? Hi, everyone. I don't know how to start this video. I don't even really want to post this video or do this video, but I think it's time to address the obvious. For the past week, I have not been posting videos together with my good friends, Crainer and Slogo. And I think a lot of you are wondering what is going on. It's highly likely that you've read the title. And unfortunately, it is not clickbait. I am leaving Slogo and Crainer. I know, and I do realize that that is a big shock for most of you. Like I said, some of you might have realized something is going on, but it's highly likely that this comes over as a huge shock. And that's why I'm gonna get into why I'm leaving the group, and hopefully by the end of this video, you'll understand my decision and respect me for it, I guess. Before we get into it, I just wanna say there's no beef, okay? Me and Slogo and Crainer were on good terms. I've made this decision of leaving Slogo and Crainer after being unhappy and unmotivated for several months. So let me get into why I've been unhappy. At first, I looked within myself and I thought, well, maybe I'm just done being a YouTuber. I have done this thing, this job. I don't know if you can call it a job, but sure, I've done this thing for 10 years, for over 10 years now. And it's been so much fun. However, I've grown up, a lot of viewers have grown up, and maybe I'm just done with it. And while I was exploring that idea in my head, I came to realize I'm not done with this at all. What would I do outside of YouTube? I would be super bored. I have no education. I have no other passions than being a YouTuber. You guys still show so much support every single day when I post a new video. And that drives me. I love it. I love being a YouTuber. I love recording videos. And I'm not done with being a YouTuber. That's not what made me unhappy. So I'm not quitting, okay? Don't worry. However, sometimes being a YouTuber and keeping things interesting for myself and interesting for the viewers requires a big change. Sometimes those big changes can be completely changing content, going from gaming to real life content, or going from makeup videos to prank videos. In my case, that's not the case. For me, that big change is taking on this YouTube thing on my own. For the past 10 years, I have been in a group. The group started with me and Cop and some other guys. Eventually, Slogo joined in, and I believe that's like maybe 9 years ago now. And that went on for a while, but all of you probably know Cop left around 5 years ago, and then 4 years ago, Crainer joined, but 2 years ago he left, and then about 10 months ago, Crainer joined back. So there's been a lot of changes through my career as a YouTuber, and frankly, this change that I'm gonna go through right now is one of those big changes that you can add to that list. Now, I realize that this is gonna suck for a while. Not just for you as a viewer who wants to see us playing video games together and just having fun, but also for Slogo and Crainer, who are gonna have to find a new path and find a way of how to play video games with just the two of them, but also for me. I'm gonna have to work 3 times harder to prepare videos, think about ideas, and even though it's harder, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to take up another challenge because, like I said, you need to keep things interesting for yourself. And I really understand. I really understand that all of you want me and the boys playing video games together and having fun. But unfortunately, all good things eventually come to an end. So really, I came to realize I'm not unhappy being a YouTuber. I'm unhappy being in a group. And that sucks to say. It really does, because I wish those guys the best. But I assume most of you are going to look for a reason of why I am unhappy and why I was unmotivated in a group with Slogo and Crainer. And while I don't really want to go into the specifics of it, I can definitely say, you know, when you work with other people, sometimes there are conflicts and sometimes things just don't go so well. Like I said, Crainer came back to me and Josh roughly 10 months ago. Sometime after we found out that our priorities as a group were simply not aligned anymore. The boys have been focusing a lot on a new path for them, a new channel which posts amazing videos. I love to watch them. It's great content. And so that's really good to see. But unfortunately, their new path also didn't include me. And you know, that sucked. It hurt. And even though it hurts, I don't want them to stop pursuing this new path of theirs together, because that would be ridiculous. It's one of the many reasons of why I was unhappy. You know, it just sucks. Being left out is not a good feeling. And we talked about it and they didn't see it that way. And you know, it's fine. Like, it doesn't really matter. I genuinely wish them the best, and I'm subscribed to the channel. I love watching it. If I'm gonna be unhappy, I don't want to hold them back either, you know, especially after working together for so long. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. I came to realize everything happens for a reason. And I think that this time, the reason is for me to completely focus on my own path, on solo content that I haven't been able to explore before. And that way, I'll be happy, and I'm not holding the boys back because I'm unhappy being in a group. I hope that makes sense. I still care a lot about these guys, and I genuinely consider these guys some of my best friends. And of course, we're gonna keep in touch, and occasionally, you might see some new videos pop up on my channel or their channels where we're playing games together, like nothing happened. But it's not gonna be a regular thing anymore. The fun of being in a group and recording videos together a couple of times a week is done for me. So I am genuinely looking forward to exploring something new. I am aware I'm gonna miss the boys, you know, I'm gonna miss recording with them. But again, if I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it. So it's time to have some fun again. I'm gonna try my best to bring you some amazing, entertaining content, exploring things that simply I haven't been able to do before, and potentially picking up some content that you guys were used to seeing for a long time, but you haven't seen from me for a while, like GTA videos or a City Skylines 2 series, now that they finally fixed all the bugs in the game. And of course, I'll be continuing posting Minecraft. It might be mod reviews, there might be some role plays, adventure maps, and potentially I might even continue a survival series together with my good buddy Doodle, who is a pet sheep, by the way. So yes, that also means Squid Island is officially over. And while Slogo and Crainer are most likely, I haven't spoken to them, but while they're most likely going to continue the show in their way, I'm not continuing Squid Island in a group. I'm going to try and focus on something new in Minecraft, a new survival world, like I said, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think I could bring some amazing ideas to the show that, frankly, I don't think YouTube has seen before. And so then what about our podcast 2/3? Well, the whole point of 2/3 was to find a third member to record with. That member ended up being Crainer, and the show was done. We had really no good way to continue. We had talks about how to continue it, but we genuinely couldn't figure it out. And while it was a lot of fun to record the podcast, it just kind of died out. Lastly, I don't want there to be any rumors. So if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them in the comment section. I really want to thank all of you for being amazing fans and supporting me with my decision. I know that a lot of you are going to support me through this, and you're also going to support Crainer and Josh, because frankly, I have made this decision. And even though the boys agree, that it is best for me to make this decision, it still sucks for all of us. And I really hope you're going to stick along for the ride. Because frankly, I'm not quitting. I've said it a couple times now. I'm still posting one video every single day. And for some reason, I'm so motivated to take on that new journey. I've not felt this motivated to take on a new journey for many years. So again, please do not worry if there's any beef or fights or things going on between me and Slogo and Crainer. It's simply not the case. We've talked everything out. And you might even see a video from them on this matter too. I don't know. That's completely their decision. But that's it. I've said it now. I love all of you, and I want to thank you for your support and sticking along with us for this tough transition. But I'm going to see you tomorrow with a new video, and that one's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Bye.